how to set better goals and knowing what to focus on, especially if you have 10 million things that you want to do at once. Here's how to narrow them down and really whittle away to exactly what you should be doing at any given time, or at least how I do it for me. I love goals. I love setting goals. I love achieving goals. I'm an overachiever. I've always been driven with the desire to learn. I love learning. And what I love learning the most is about me, how I operate. What's my operating system? What makes me function at my best? One of the things that I struggled with is figuring out which goal to set. I want to do so many things. I have so many goals. The way that I figured out that works best for me is actually work backwards. So I actually start with the things that I'm most proud of. So you already know exactly what kind of goals you should set. The goals you should set are very similar to the things that have already happened in your life that you are extremely proud of. Few things for me: the books that I wrote, my Guinness World Record, building a business, building a brand. These are the things that are the most exciting things that I've done. So when I need to know what I should be focusing on, all I do is I work backwards. So I've kind of divided this up into level 1, level 2, and level 3 goals. A level 1 goal, the cost is going to be a slice of time and energy. It's usually a couple days that it takes me to do it. This is the biggest indicator. If I'm willing to post it or like share it, but there's really nothing to brag about, then I know that I've accomplished a level 1 goal. So something like this might be like a blog post. I write a blog post, sure, but I'm not gonna like go and brag to my friends, hey guys, I wrote a blog post today. Like, who cares? But I'll share it. Going on a trip, I don't know, going to Panama, that's cool. There's nothing to really brag about. Making a video like this, cool. I'll post it, you'll watch it. Nothing to really brag about. Making money, you wanna make money, nothing to really brag about. But if you move one level down and take these same things, every goal starting from the top down is the version of level 2 goal of the level 1 goal. How do I say this? I wrote this so that you could see what a blog post would equal as a level 2 goal. So as a level 2 goal, this blog post might be an article, like an article I wrote in Playboy or Elle or Travel and Leisure or something like that. Yeah, I did actually write an article for Playboy. This was years ago. What you need for a level 2 goal, this is the biggest indicator for me. Usually I'm gonna post it, I'm gonna share it, and I also wanna brag about it. Well, in my head, maybe I'm thinking I need to prove my worth, and this is something that proves it. This is something I can actually brag about, right? In reality, bragging is never good, but we're boasting, trying to get people's attention. So everything here takes a couple weeks. And an article is a version of a blog post. A travel article might be the version of a trip. Creating a YouTube channel might be a level 2 goal of making a video. And starting a business might be the level 2 goal of making money, right? The actual starting of a business doesn't take very long. It's the holding and the building of the business that takes long. What does it take to do a level 2 goal? It's usually a bulk of time and energy. That's it. It's gonna be like 2 or 3 weeks of time for me to write a fully edited article. So a level 3 goal of a blog post might be a book. So you got blog post to article to book. And then a level 3 goal of a trip for a travel writer might be a trip. The level 2 goal might be a travel article. And then level 3 goal would be my Guinness World Record for longest road trip. Level 3 goal for a video, whereas 2 is a YouTube channel. 3 might be focusing on syndication. So syndication in essence means virality. This could be a million things. Usually it means focusing on content. Eventually you say something that goes viral, and it goes viral because you're focusing on the content. This might be in the form of a YouTube channel. It might be in the form of a documentary. The point is it's a larger body of work. Level 3 goal of making money might be building a brand. So a brand is much sturdier. What does it take? The indicator here for a level 3 goal, I know I've accomplished a level 3 goal if I don't need to do anything. I don't need to brag. I don't need to show it. It's just there and everyone can see it. There's nothing to say. The work speaks for itself. So how long does this usually take? I put 8 months plus just because some of these things, like I can write a book in 8 months, but most of these things, I got the Guinness World Record in about 8 months. Most level 3 goals are going to take longer for me. And what does it actually take? Ironically, it takes less time and energy because you're taking tiny steps in a big direction rather than trying to do a large thing at once. So it's actually much more efficient and it just takes dedication, strategy, and planning. In essence, accomplishing a level 3 goal is actually easier than accomplishing a level 1 or level 2 goal because it takes less time and it takes less energy and it's just a slower pace. Slow and steady wins the race. The fastest way to get anywhere is to take your time. Now, when I'm thinking to myself, what goal should I be setting? First, I go through this whole process of thinking, would I be bragging about this after I accomplished it? Would I be posting it? Would I be sending it to my friends? What's the outcome going to be once it's done? And if the answer is like, no, I wouldn't really need to do anything. I don't really need to brag about starting Funnel Pros in 10 years. It will be even more solidified than it is now. I don't really need to tell people about it. It's just there. This is always what I am looking at. It's like, what kind of goal am I actually going to set? Because I need to make sure it's a level level 3 goal. And sure, to get to a level 3 goal might take level 2 goals and level 1 goals to get there, but I need to make sure that I'm focused on level 3. Right now, I'm focused on building a brand. For a long time, all I wanted to do was be a traveler. I ran away from the military school that I was at and hitchhiked for like the next 10 years, basically. Later on, all I ever wanted to do was be a writer. And eventually, I wrote 4 books. As I got older, I didn't want to go hostel hopping anywhere anymore. So I thought, what's a big goal that I can really sink my teeth into? Setting a world record road trip. That is a big ass goal. Now, I don't need to tell anybody about the Guinness World Record because it's right there. We were absolutely famous for like 3 months, but now that's done. Now I'm working on creating content because we want to be able to have a sustainable public relations campaign for our business. So Funnel Pros, we are building a brand, something that no matter what we develop has our core values surrounding it, so that our customer base knows that whenever we put out a new product, it's going to have the Funnel Pros branding behind it. It's going to have the team and the way we work behind it. So that is how I narrow in on how to kind of parse through my brain to decide where to focus and where not to focus. I hope that was helpful. Later.